Hi friends, this is Lady Flora, and yes, I am wearing the same outfit that I was wearing in the other video, and you should go check that other video out. That other video is about our CC Library book haul for Cycle 2. There's some really good books in there, and I had to do that video on the same day as this video because, well, I don't think I need to explain. If you're new to this channel, I have 3 kids, Songbird, who is 6 years old, and Man Cub, who is 3 years old, and this newbie, who is trying to stuff his entire fist into his mouth. We make lots of videos on this channel, day in the life videos, homeschool adventures, and curriculum reviews, so if you're interested in that kind of thing, you can subscribe or hit the bell if you want to be notified when we upload a new video. So in this video, I'm going to show you my working homeschooling mom planner and show you a little bit about this year and what we've planned, what curriculum we're planning to use this year, and what planner I'm using this year, and how we are doing classical conversations this year. So I wanted to start off by showing you my planner. This is a happy planner that I got a few years ago, I think 2 years ago to be exact. And I really liked it, but I didn't use it very much. And I really like the ARC system. I think it's really fascinating. So I decided to just keep it and replace a lot of the paper inside. And this is just some blank dot paper that I got on Amazon, little blue dots. And in addition to that paper, I got some undated, like to-do list type paper with a dot section on the side. And I wanted to just reuse as much of it as I could, so I kept the tabbed pages, and they had calendars on one side, so I just painted it. And I thought it looked really cool, and I wanted it to look kind of interesting and sort of hand-painted and messy, and it does, and I really like it. So I'm really glad that I did it this way. I think it's really colorful. So it's sort of like a Franken planner, I guess you would call it. I'm not sure, but I just really like to reuse stuff if possible rather than go out and buy a whole new planner. So we'll see if I use it this year. I'm planning to use it this year. I'm planning to use my planner. So we'll see how that works. But for now, I want to show you how I am planning our CC year. And what I really like is having a whole day where I can sort of write down some things that I want to do on that day, write down a few things that I have to do, and then have a lot of room for like a to-do list. So that is why I got these pages. I don't have any calendar pages in here. I just have these daily pages. And some days are going to have more things on them than other days. Some days I'm going to be at work and my husband will be home, and then other days it will be my mom who is doing all the schooling. So I do kind of need this planner, and I'm also hoping to plan more meals in this planner. Hang on. Here's your binky. So this was yesterday, and I'm a little sparse here on what we did yesterday, but we did Life of Fred, which is a math curriculum which I am absolutely in love with. I love it so much. I've seen many reviews on it, and I was hesitant to buy it because a lot of people don't love it, but I love it. It's perfect for our family, and maybe I'll do some videos on this if you're interested. Comment below. So anyways, that was on our list of things to do. We also had, I didn't put it on here, but we also are doing Mecon Math, which is a Cuisinart program, which is really great. I could do a video on that as well. But if you'll see Roman numerals edition, this was something that we have been playing with a little bit when my daughter saw the clock and she wanted to know what those letters meant on the clock, and I started explaining that they were numbers, and I don't know, I thought it was going to be too complicated for her, but she just jumped right in and she had no problem with it. So we have started doing some Roman numerals, addition and subtraction. And so I made this worksheet for her, and we've done part of it, and you can get this worksheet if you're interested in it. You can get this on my Etsy shop, but I believe it's just $1.50, I think, if you're interested, and you can laminate it and use it over and over again. But anyways, and then we finished our desert unit book, which I will put a link up there on the top. I'm sorry, I'm just like referencing everything. So anyways, here was today. So this is one way that I've been using it. I write down every time we go to CC on a Tuesday. So that's when our new week begins. And so I'm writing down what snack we're going to bring. Lunch is always just whatever we can pull together, usually like a cheese sandwich or something, or whatever the kids like specially request. And dinner, I'm trying to get much better at planning ahead with my dinners. And now I've got this book. You may have seen it in our book and library haul, Old World Echoes. It's based on the CC weeks, and so it goes 1 week at a time. So we just read part of this today. And let me see, I'm trying to find the table of contents so I can show you. Okay, there it is. So everything goes by CC weeks. Week 8, yeah, so we just read week 1 today. Thank you for helping, sweetie. We started to read week 1 today. We haven't finished it, but that's okay. We've got a whole week to read week 1, and I'm super excited about this. And yes, and so that's our plan for what to do today. Prep for the work week, because I am a working mom. I work 40 hours a week. So tomorrow, Wednesday, I go back to work. So I've got to pick out, I know, I don't want to go back to work. So I've got to pick out something to wear and get some food and things ready, which will probably be almond butter. I've been making my own almond butter by just putting it in the blender and mixing up almonds, and I make almond butter. It's so good, and I feel like a chump for buying almond butter now because I can make it. It's so easy, but it's really loud and the kids hate the sound. So that will probably be my lunch and for work, or maybe my breakfast. I printed these out from the CC website, and they're just called fridge facts, and you don't really need to print them out in color. I think you can even print them out smaller if you want.
A part of speech. A part of speech.
Yes,
Woo!
Someone is excited. Yes, so yeah, today was our first week, like I said. So I printed these out, and they go all the way through week 24, and I'm just going to display them. I might also copy the information on our dry erase board, but I might not. I'm not sure. It's going to just depend on how much time I have. So you may have noticed that on Wednesday it says lesson plan for Mimi. So if you watched one of my other videos where I talk about how I work and homeschool, you'll know that my mom helps a lot, and she watches Songbird a couple times a week. So now that we've started CC, she's going to need some special CC work to do. So I have that for her, and let me show it to you. Again, this is from the CC website. You can print out a lot of these amazing worksheets that moms have made. And this one I'm really excited about. I'm going to do this with my daughter. It's science and math. And it's all in cursive. And this was something we did over the summer. We practiced cursive, and my daughter's doing really good at it. And so I decided all the worksheets should be in cursive this year. So this is a crazy old notebook that I bought a while ago, and this is going to be for my mom. This is English and Latin. So my mom is going to practice the English and Latin memory work with my daughter. And I'm kind of just wanting her to just trace this stuff in cursive and read it out loud, you know, just repeat after my mom as she listed out for her. And this is all week by week. This notebook, this is another old notebook that we have had for a while. And this is going to be for my husband for the daddy days. And he's going to be focusing on history and geography, which is great because he's a big geography buff anyways. And we both love history very much. So I knew he would really enjoy teaching that. And look how wonderful. She gets to trace all of this in cursive. I love these. Oh, look. Okay. So if you are on the CC website, you can look for this person. I believe it's JOLTEN 23. And oh, another thing is these CDs. So we are going to put them on our computer and listen to them at home through our Apple TV, or possibly put them on our phones as well. I'm going to try to put them on my phone, although I don't have a lot of space on my phone because I'm always making these videos.
Yeah, because you're making tons of videos on your phone.
Yes. So, so subscribe for tons of videos. So maybe I'll put these on my phone. Maybe it won't fit. I'm not sure. But I will send these along with my mom. Doesn't that just look like Game of Thrones? Does everything look like Game of Thrones to me now? But that's like what I see when I look at that. The Iron Throne, right?
There's a CD.
Don't watch that show.
Oh.
So this will go to my mom's house along with the worksheets that I showed you. And we still have this first grade jumbo workbook with a lot of math problems in here. So we're just going to keep working through this until we're done, and then probably get a second grade jumbo. I mean, there's some good stuff in here. Like, we have not done this kind of thing yet. So this is going to be challenging for her. This is really first grade. 14 plus 51 plus 21? I don't know. But anyways, and I will continue to do Life of Fred with her and Mecon Math. And we'll still use some of the worksheets and stuff from The Good and the Beautiful. We got to a certain point with The Good and the Beautiful where my daughter just kind of was right at that level, and then she was suddenly sort of above that level. So we'll keep using it to finish it up. But it was level K, and she's doing approximately first grade level math, even though with everything else she's really more around second grade. And so that'll be math. And we have these books, these amazing books, which we are going to bring out. I have them organized by week, by Classical Conversation Week. And so these books are hidden in a closet and they're going to come out. They're all from the library. They're going to come out on the appropriate week. And we're going to explore them together and have a feast of ideas. And isn't this amazing? This book is so beautiful. I love this book so much. I may have to buy it.
And now I want to hear what you have to say, so like, share, subscribe, and comment.